Okay, oh my god. Welcome. Apa macam ni?
Itu tu cek muka saya. Sponsor, bukan sponsor.
Okay, welcome to Sip Sip with Egan in my new set.
Woo! Saya rasmi ni kan?
Yeah. With me, untuk budak-budak yang tidak kenal, this is Melissa Ambrose Quadri.
No, that's my husband's name.
So
But it's just Melissa Ambrose, aka your girl Gossip Merl.
Ooh. But I love Queen Arafa is your...
Maybe I will take that name, Queen Arafa.
Queen
like Queen
Arafa.
Latifah lah.
Yeah.
Like Queen Latifah lah,
Yes.
Queen Arafa.
At first when we chat on the phone, the WhatsApp, like I'm planning this, I got this. I'm talking with a long lost friend and now she's here to saya boleh bercakap sa. And I don't know. Merl.
Yes.
Okay, first question. I was doing some homework. So meaning from doing homework, I was asking like two friends.
Who?
You're the first.
Who did you ask?
Adalah previous interviews.
Okay.
So you're the first female Sabahan hip hopper?
Female
Rapper?
MC.
Female MC.
Yeah, I think I'm the first. I am the first. And
Claim it!
Yeah, and I think I'm still the reigning queen of hip hop in KK. Fight me.
Ui. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in uni, I went to Tower Records and all my Semenanjung friends was like, oh KL ni, KL tu, KL ni, and then I saw Kami Crazy punya CD ba? No, cassette, sorry. And I was like, ini Sabahan, okay? Like, tidak duit pun yang pergi withdraw dulu just to prove that I was like...
Chop. I brought something.
What?
It's nothing biggie lah. But this is like...
Ui, tiap!
But this is the promotional punya copy. Like this is what we wear for the promo. Then this one that we gave away.
This is not...
This is the because baju kami lain because we had to promote Panasonic.
Okay.
So this is like the promotional copy. I don't know where is the rest of it, but I managed to salvage this one. This one saya beli dari carousel lah. I had to buy it from a kid.
What?
For 60 ringgit.
Okay, I'll take a picture later and something. Wow.
Yeah, it's we don't even have our own copy of our CD or cassette.
What? Wait, kambang boleh saging?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. This is artifacts, man.
Yes. If only I wish we could have the other punya, because this is like there's two copies ba of yang the depan cover tu kan. So this is the promotional copy that Panasonic tell us to give away to when we perform. Because when we had the deal with Panasonic, the deal was we have
Chop, okay, wait. Rewind.
Okay,
Whose
okay.
idea was this to be this and what happened with Panasonic segala-gala? Okay, rewind.
Once upon a time,
Yes.
there's these two cousins who wanted to be rap stars. Okay, it started like this. Before Kami Crazy, we were known as The Combination.
Combination, okay.
It was back in 1997. It was me and my cousin Anwar. Okay, our inspiration actually, I don't know about him, but my inspiration comes from the first generation of hip hop in KK, which is Rocky Nation. So I was watching them performing on stage, and my cousin pun di sana band, and then Siege was there. And I'm like, I want to rap too. So what we did was, dorang tu maybe that time dorang punya zaman sudah over kan. Jadi kami, okay, we can do this. And that time, alternative music, grunge music, there was a lot of band going on. So both of us bukan in school anymore, but we still managed to pergi masuk bakat dalam Maris.
Okay, teruskan.
Because we stood out. Because kami bukan, we are the only one doing hip hop at that time. So obviously they want some varieties in their performance. So selalu kalau kami memang kami dapat lepas. Memang kalau bukan audition, memang kami akan dapat lepas lah because of that we are hip hop. We are the only one hip hop presenting hip hop at that time.
Okay.
So we started as the combination. That was in 97. And we perform, ada di Chua Kaseng pun kami pernah perform. We did a lot. Banyaklah show, I can't even remember. We even performed this KFC Showtime. Yeah. And then Jojo Ice Cube was there. He was in the group called Ice Cube. Jojo Ice Cube is the guy in One Nation MC. Jojo. So me and Jojo, we go way back juga lah. But that time I know him as a dancer. Dorang tu time kategori menari, dorang menang. When we went as Kami Crazy. And we went as the combination lah. We didn't win. Did we win? I don't even know. Okay, so after that, we continued performing. I was working. My cousin was studying. Then he had to study in KL. So it was September 98 that I moved to KL. Oh, chop. Before that, Kario came down. Then we were like, okay, we brought them around now. So I'm like, okay.
How did you click with Kario?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Were you like, memang kamu, you guys work your ass off to meet them, atau you were?
We were just lucky that
right place,
right time. You know, I spoke to Norman, I spoke to Yusri, and then when we got to KL, I was talking to Yusri, and he said, why don't you just send your demo tape lah? So we sent our demo tape, tidak kena terima juga lah.
Oh, at least.
But at least we tried.
Yeah.
That was in 97. We sent the demo tape, you know. Then okay, tidak dapat. So we said, okay, it's not gonna happen lah. So 98 tu my cousin pergi study di Stanford. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna ditch my job and go to and just gamble lah. So when there, saat kerja, I was working at this bookstore, and this bookstore is exclusive punya bookstore. I met two innuendos punya orang sana. Sana yang semua orang creative people bah. Oh. Even the director for Panasonic tu pun that time, he was the one that directed the video and the iklan. He was actually my customer juga, selalu pergi sana. So because it's like the bookstore is like where all the art people are. So I guess I'm always at the right time at the right place. So what happened was after that kami selalu jalan-jalan di Sungai Wang. So there's this one concourse tu, ada tu tempat pertanyaan lah. So every time we go there we ask, ada any competition kah begini. So the guy that was working there from Sabah is from Papar. So one time
Top Penai
apa lagi dia, okay nanti lah kak, dia kalau ada saya kasi tengok, saya tahu kamu. So I think it was around 98 juga. Or was it around early 99? Oh, it was early 99. This guy came up to me running to us. Dia cakap, kak, dia bilang ada ni Panasonic, Pony Canyon Panasonic Audio Star Search. Pergi try lah, dia cakap. So kami like, okay lah, pergi try lah. With no hopes of we want to win or not. Okay, kami practice lah. Okay, aura begini. We dressed up. Oh, I still remember sampai Mighty Ducks punya jersey lagi tu. Under the hot freaking sun. Tapi pasal hip hop kan. Mighty Ducks which actually caught the attention. My cousin pakai cross colors lagi. Oi, gila kau, paling glamour lah kami, paling panas. Yang penting style. So when we got there, because our boss at that time, Pony Canyon, my boss, Mr. Koji, he's Japanese, he saw us. So when he saw us, he doesn't really see the talent for that at that time. They think commercial look. Dia cakap, this kid, boleh. So that was like the checkpoint sana lah.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks and cross colors. Represent, yo. Biarlah panas matahari that time, di Sogo, pakai baju Mighty Ducks, pakai boots semua, yang penting style. So after that kami begitu, and then because we audition, they said okay, and then they said okay, if we do not receive any call from us at 8 p.m. means you guys did not make it lah.
Okay.
So at 3 p.m. kami bilang, please lah. Drama. Please lah. Sama kan. Then I tell my cousin Anwar, so kalau ada lah, tidak lah. Just at least we had fun, you know. Tapi dalam hati memang mau menang lah. Macam bukan mau menang, macam at least lah, okay. So at 3 p.m. Ching. Terus dia, pick up. Terus, hello, this is Pony Canyon Music. Terus, can you make it tomorrow gini? But you guys are going to be the first performer. And I'm like, okay, boleh. That time boleh saja. So we did not sleep. Practice. So we went there. Oh my God, we are nervous kami. And berhabislah dress up sama stasi punya jacket semua, whatever lah, just to fit the style. So when we got there, the crowd the concourse Sungai Wang tu, kalau kamu nampak tu concourse, that concourse penuh, and I'm like, holy motherfucker, what did I get myself into?
Oh, that
You know the
Yeah,
concourse.
semua orang berdiri.
Yeah, and
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
oh
Okay.
shit. And then I was talking to the organizer lah. Dia cakap, okay, don't go anywhere. I'll stand by. You guys are first to perform. I was freaking out. Punya sejuk perut saya that time. Sampai cousin dia relax. Kau relax ni. If we win, we win. If we don't lah. Terus saya I want to win. because I wanted to win. You know. One thing about me, if I join a competition, I will make sure I want to win. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of competition.
Competitive, huh?
That's why I think I'm a sole loser, and that's why I don't join a lot of competition. So, we performed, we did well. Then we sat down. There was a lot of other different varieties lah, but we're the only one. Again, we are the only one that's doing rapping. Ini that time ni bukan ada beat sendiri apa lagu California Love Tupac, tapi lirik sendiri lah. Yeah, they were like, oh California Love, yeah, but it's our lyric on lyric lah. So after that, kita jumpa selepas ini.
Dia lagi pandai kok. Okay, let's take a break. We'll be back. Yeah. Nah, balik sama kami.
Ya, kita kembali lagi. Mana cerita saya tadi?
Saya pulang lah.
Bos kau duduk sana, kau duduk sini. Okay,
what happened next?
So there were few performers lah. Ada yang nyanyi lagu Siti Nurhaliza, lagu Innuendo. So we were like, I don't think it's gonna happen because
Everyone was good.
Everyone was good, you know. So after then Panasonic punya Panasonic and Pony Canyon punya orang came over to us. They said, oh, we need you to sign this. I said, why do you need us to sign? Because just in case, because every time there's a competition, there actually are the recruiters from other label.
Okay.
So before don't approach kau, this is the clause that you're gonna give us the priority lah. So why are we signing this? Just sign. Then one of the apa yang ni orang ni kan dia kuno-kuno ni dia lah innuendo lah sana tu. Dia like, oh we're good, you know. Sekali dia tanya tu perempuan, dia bilang kenapa? What don't we need to sign anything? And the perempuan, you know, the lady said, no, we're good. Tu saya, not gonna win. Because memang tu orang memang langsing macam like, so lah control handsome like, I'm the best, you know. So dia tanya saya lah,
kau masih marah dia kan sampai sekarang?
Dia tidak marah, but at that time I was so angry with him because he is so langsy like, oh if we perform here, we perform there, we perform with ni gini buat opening act semua lah. Saya bilang, oh okay, that's good for you.
Like, try to psych you out lah.
Yeah, but kental bro, dari Sabah bro, tak kental pun. So after we signed that kan, and then before announcing tu kan, dia datang lagi. Dia cakap, oh you guys won, that's why we need you to find your cousin. Cousin saya pergi main biliar lagi di atas lah.
What? Typical Sabahan, man.
Macam saya mau timbak dia. Sudah tidak phone that time.
Oh yeah.
So I was holding his phone. I'm like, oh crap. Terus mana dia ni ah?
Wait. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ada phone.
Yeah, that time ada tu phone lah, but this wasn't a smartphone. Yeah, so nasi maybe kami be instinct kuat dan saya, oi babi turun lah kau sekarang ni. I said, oh you gonna go on now. Time yang saya naik tu, mau dapat, then they announce lah, the guy yang Lansi tu, they came in second. So dia bilang, what? I wonder who won. I'm like, won. Tidak lah, I don't know. Padahal sudah tahu. The combination, dia bilang terus, wow, padahal sudah tahu. So we went there. I was the only one on stage at that time. Tu terbawa siapa cousin saya, punya lega siapa cousin saya yang, saya macam mana kau punya mana tadi? Lihat, sorry. So after that we did the papers and everything. Lepas tu kami ada interview. They said, okay, now you guys go back and rest. We're gonna sign you guys up. Dia cakap 2 days later lah. So that's how it all started. Then we had the first meeting. They said, we don't really like your name. The combination doesn't sell. So actually the word is from the word kamikaze. Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be pronounced kamikaze, but we're like, no, it's gonna be kamikaze. But at that time, the media was very strict with names. Even like the crew mania, they couldn't do the crew mania because of the word mania, so they had to change it to crew mega tour. So they said they're gonna have issues with the word crazy. So I'm like, okay, that's why we go kamikaze lah. Whatever song we do is kamikaze. So yeah, kawan-kawan, it's not kamikaze. Originally, it's kamikaze due to all this issue with the media, you know, things like. It was very, very strict that time, huh?
I felt like kamikaze is
more like,
siap dengar. Lagi Asian gitu.
Kan kamikaze. That's why we always say kamikaze, but after a while it became kamikaze and we got tired of collecting everyone. Like, whatever, man, whatever. So the deal was 1 EP, 1 music video, 2 advertisement, and 50 shows with Panasonic.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the deal.
that,
Yeah.
that is big.
Yes. When I saw our billboard, I'm like, wow. And when we saw our face during the tingwayang, ada muka kami like. But people won't recognize me because I have all this thing going on, you know.
Yeah.
People even mistaken me, for this one, people actually mistaken, they asked my my manager, they said, is this Joanne Campopo, the comedian, the lady comedian? Because she looks a bit like this, then she wore something like
Oh,
this.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, all this is like inspired by No Scrub. No Scrub that time, the makeup and everything, except for the feathers. They wanted me to, this shoot took 3 days. There's 2 advertisement gun. So this was the, I don't know what you call this. We can't say Discman because Discman or Walkman belongs to Sony.
Oh.
Yeah, so they were very strict with that. But we got free stuff. We got the free stuff from there.
Sure.
Yeah, and then we got the home theater and everything. Yeah, and the prize money was good.
Tapi cerita lah.
Cerita lah.
I like how you rap.
It's so old school.
No. Yeah, it's old school. But it wasn't like you're pushing it to sound
American.
Yeah. I like how articulated you sound. Like you need to pronounce the word betul-betul. And it was fast. I mean, mengerap kan?
Yeah, mengerap kan. If I only knew that if you rap slow, it's still okay. But that time kan kalau kau rap, kau mesti rap cepat. Padahal sekarang kalau kau rap yang relax pun is still okay, right? And it's still, for me at that time, my mentality was, kalau rap laju ni, kau memang talented lah, because you can rap fast. But actually, rapping slow is as much as talent as rapping fast, you know. But I don't know. But thank you for appreciating that.
I guess I see poetry. Me and Chris, we organized this thing called Voices from the Asylum. Asylum was our art studio in Gaya Street.
Oh.
So we'll gather people, banyak juga lah, and a lot of them they performed because
Why do you do that?
because it's how
Is it an open mic kind of thing?
it's like an open mic kind of thing, but we call it verbal art. So it can be anything. It can
Is
be
it still
like
ongoing ka?
it died down. So
You guys need to.
itulah. But soon ada something lah. We're cooking up something lah with this radio station thing.
You're not supposed to say anything. Okay. Faham.
So banyak orang yang hari ini sudah terkenal lah kan. I mean in our circle lah. Were there during that night. That one night was like, it was the premiere lah kan. So Hazli Bojili from Greenleaf Theatre was there, Amy Dangin from KK12 was there, and ada a few lah. Tak tahu lah siapa lagi. And we didn't know it was going to be missed. Bila kami stop sudah kan, everyone was like, tidak sudah.
Yeah, because it's actually a platform for
Yeah,
people to showcase
yeah.
their own. Because open mic ni, for you guys, no limits, right? Whatever that they can do, right? So I think it's still a good platform. In Sabah, in KK, lack of platform for people to showcase their talent.
Okay, let's go there. Apa yang bikin kau gerigitan pasal KK sekarang? Like musically ke? Yeah.
The music scene is not shifting in KK. We are still stuck there.
What year is it now in music?
I think for me, we are still stuck at that. I've been in KL for 11 years. So when I left and I came back, yes, the scene is growing, but it's not going anywhere. You have to join a competition. You have to make noise so loud in KL in order for your talent to be appreciated in Sabah. That's
Kenapa
how
begitu,
it is. Itulah. And then kadang yang sedih lagi, yang talent pergi Sabah ni kan, diorang kena exploit. Ataupun, diorang sudah famous sikit saja, baru one hit wonder terus besar kepala. I've heard so many stories. about artis yang Sabah yang one hit wonder. I won't say names.
Kau itu.
Kau tu kan. Baru satu lagu kau hebat sudah. Itulah kau bukan Siti Nurhaliza. Atau Dayan Faiza. Baru satu lagu, bos. Just one song. And this guy, he used to PR Kario. So he was talking to, you know what is going on right now? And he was saying like, there's this one talent, he's already jaga and everything. Only one song, lepas tu besar kepala, dengar cakap boyfriend, and then suddenly they said, this guy said,
perempuan.
Yes, perempuan. Selalu masalah dia perempuan.
I didn't say that.
Kena piara sikit terus lupa kerjaya.
Oh my God, minum.
They don't know the struggle the parents, the manager had to talk to the parents in order to bring their daughter to KL, and for you to just begitu ba? And you are so talented. If I had your voice, girl,
Minum.
Siti Nurhaliza masih nombor 1. I'll be somewhere top 10 lah. But yeah, this is what yang kasih sedih saya lah. Like our talent.
Was this recent?
It was 3 years ago.
Wow.
Definitely 3 years ago. So it's sad. Our Sabahan sendiri.
The reason why I asked you what year is it in music, like here now,
What do you think?
I heard from someone from he was from someone from a radio, and he's quite huge juga lah. Terus dia bilang KK is like KL, dia bilang 10 years ago. And I heard this in 2010. So bila kau fikir balikan yang, uish, adakah we listen to the same thing? Apa orang KL dengar, kami pun dengar. But then I realized that it's all coming from KL. There's nothing from here. And then baru tersentak lah. I mean, I'm not, saya peduli apa pasal music kan, like I don't make music, but it kind of affects you like kau orang Sabah kan, and it generalizes bah. Macam if you had a band yang from KK that you're proud of, kami crazy, you want them to be jadi kau punya, how you say, your mark bah. This is where these guys are from. Elikets dari mana, Wings dari mana, Too Fat dari mana, and then dari Sabah tidak banyak bah. Then I realize yang, can we be proud of someone at least? So that's why I feel you guys are very important, because you the last interview with Ben, we see effort bah. And now drama sejani saya tengok, and I mean saya mau cakap panjang lah, but yeah, I don't see progress.
Yeah, that's why it's stagnant.
Yeah.
You know, so why apa yang kita tiada, apa yang KL ada? Why are we not? Why do we have to make noise, so much noise in KL, to be appreciated by our own people? Even when you do shows in KK, the crowd puller mesti orang dari KL, because that's why I'm sad. You know, even I have to say to my yang ada orang, we're supposed to do an event, music event, but sadly I have to say to them, I have to say this to them, but your crowd puller must be from KL. It has to be somebody famous from KL. I'm sorry to say that. And he said, why? I said, because it's our own Sabah punya attitude lah. Our own attitude. Bukan semua.
Kembali lepas ni.
Tapi kita kembali lepas ni.
Kita kembali lagi.
Punya pakat. Kembali.
Balik lah sudah kita.
Pasal we're talking about how is the music scene nak kan. But there's a lot of young, I was telling you before we start the show, this young kid from Keningau. Are all talents from Keningau atau Tambunan kah?
Yeah,
you know?
Keningau.
Yeah, Keningau. So this kid, actually I accidentally, because my brother, my youngest brother it's like I think friends with them, you know, young kids lah. Okay. No hate. That's not the face I'm supposed to tell. You know, young kids. Okay. So he was like, okay. So I heard this kid, and he's good. So if the music is there, But the thing is, sampai bila, like he's just gonna be there. Because, sadly to say, this kid still needs to go to KL.
Yeah.
And I've actually passed his songs to a few of my friends in KL. They said he's good, but still needs to come to KL. Kalau tidak, dia memang di situ sajalah. Jadi YouTube sensation. Tapi, but YouTube pun, it's not really easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really easy. And I think, like, okay, Rocky Nation, Kinabalu Kings, or before Kinabalu The Project, Kinabalu Kings, and Coming Crazy, in my personal opinion, we haven't really done that much. Maybe because that time the social media was not really there. Yang betul-betul.
I was gonna go there.
Yeah. But there are certain things that I'm thankful they are not on social media, that I did not have social media at that time. But there was one time I was performing, I had a show. Siapa yang mulutnya ada jahat sikit, Pak. You know, like, I say what I want to say. You know, even my PR selalu, stop saying, don't say. So it was one of the show.
Pull the plug!
Saya sakit perut lah, but I have to perform. Like, you have to perform like you're okay. So I was talking in English, like, yes, I mean, whatever lah. This was my first few performance. Then some dude, oi, gemuk, tadi cakap Melayu ke? And I just look at them. I'm the one with the microphone, bro. And this went, I pity your mother. Then my PR. Then I said, okay, let's start the music. I just like start performing and things like that. Then my PR said, what did you say? I said, I did not curse. I just said, I pity your mother. That's even worse than curse. I said, okay, don't more saying things like that, no, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. Then I performed di Langkawi. Orang buang mineral water. Then I took the mineral water. Thank you, saya haus. I've always have that, you know. So that's why my director, Mr. Koji, he's okay with that because that's the attitude that you have, you know. The only thing he's not happy is when I came to the label one day and shaved my head, and I had a Hari Raya photo shoot after that, and then my PR said, "Kau ni tak reti bahasa ke? Like you should address this with us before doing anything that you like." I said, "Oh, because you have to report to us because we have to, you know, answer for you." I said, "Well, the deed has been done. So why did you shave your head?" "Because I feel like it." Oh my God! They said, "Okay, we have to have a photo shoot." I said, "Okay." Raya, yang Hari Raya Varia Pop bundle yang whatever edition. Bumper edition lah. Then I went there to next one. I went there and then the makeup artist, ya Allah.
Aku lagi makeup macam mana?
At that time it was rare, you know, like sekarang okay orang botak perempuan botak biasa, but that time like wow, like okay terus and then the makeup artist, so apa kita nak buat dengan dia ni? They had to kasih selendang semua lah whatever. And they gave me this shoe that I'm supposed to wear, but it was not comfortable.
Macam saya ingat tu di gambar.
Ada tu, and because I was big, and I had to wear one of our female politician punya baju, but I cannot say her name because I'll be doomed if I say her name. Because I said, "Oh, you pakai baju ni dulu ya, but you cannot mention dari mana because she personally ambil tu baju, like design tu baju for her." I said, "Okay." I cannot mention the name or whatever, so stop asking. Yeah. And they said, "Oh, you have to wear this." I said, "No, I'm going to wear my boots." They said, "Dr. Kadin sponsor saya, so saya mesti pakai boots saya." Dr. Kadin praised me for that. So baju kurung boots, dia sudah pakai boots, dia pakai baju kurung, botak lagi. We don't know like, where are you? Where do we put you? I said, and then my PR said, my PR just keep looking at me. You memang tak ada boundaries. During interview pun, that time kan, we interview pun, we say what I say what I want to say. They were asking me because it's a Hari Raya issue, okay? So they were like, so biasa apa preparation for Hari Raya ni. And I said, "Kak, puasa pun belum. Kau nak cakap pasal raya?" And my PR like, my PR is the coolest lah. "Kau suka cakap sekolah." I said, "Well, it's the truth." That's why when Ipa cakap apa orang mau tahu bukan apa kau mau cakap. Yeah, don't say whatever that you want to say.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, but it was that time. That time, if you want to go on music, men cannot even wear bling. Ya, sekarang ni ada sekarang there's a lot of kelonggaran, okay? Dulu punya lagu at that time kau boleh campur mix English sama apa in one song.
Really?
Yeah, that time Rough Edge had the problem. Yang that time ada issue like okay jangan campur mash up English and bahasa. Sekarang everybody's doing it. There's no problem. Like all eyes on me, straight up from AU3. No hate Amandra. But you know, boleh campur sudah. Amandra is my good friend. So.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, he's
your
He's cool.
story thing and macam kenal ni muka ni.
Yeah, he's cool.
So, okay, saya terus ingat yang Hong Kong punya chorus line yang that's the only part yang kau kenal because it's English.
Yeah.
Then how do we go international if we cannot mix?
Yeah, I think at that time it was the generation now. They should count their blessings. They have all these social media.
Bersyukur lah kamu.
Yeah, bersyukur lah. You know, they have social media. You don't really have to like have a platform. Like, seeing live. You can just put your music on YouTube, and there's Instagram Live, there's Facebook Live. If only I had that, maybe, I would have gone to the States, sign up with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, ba? Yeah, but it is what it is lah. But like I said, a lot of rappers can rap, but can you make a good song? And what makes a good song? For me, is catchy chorus. Catchy songs,
Have you been writing?
Yeah, I've been writing, but it's not as easy as before. I guess because I'm happy. Macam saya baca Ciberan dulu kan, I still have all my lyrics kan. Maybe because I was like fighting or whatever, had issues with my father. So it was easy to write when you're angry. Then when you're happy, right now, okay, what should I write? I'm a wife. I'm a happy life. Don't come at me, I'll shoot you with a knife. Things like that. But like, what can I rap about?
When did you macam last I mean, sorry if there was anything latest, but
there was nothing later. It was just the EP boy.
Nizam?
Oh yeah,
That was
KK Avengers.
oh,
Yeah,
wow.
It was Ricardo punya project.
Yeah.
So there's one guy.
Hello, Kado.
Hai Kado. Jadi kau mau kami rap lagi? Oh yeah, he did that. Funny thing is that my part kena shoot di KL lah. I did the recording via
No wonder
voice
it was
note.
different.
Yeah, but he flew
Okay.
down to KL. So when he shoot that part, actually dia jalan raya depan rumah saya ni. Yeah, I felt so sad. Because
It worked, man.
Yeah, because Ricardo kan, Ricardo. We should work again, Ricardo. Don't forget about me, bro. Yeah. So yeah, that's a song I did with Epithoughts, with Alvin, with
Yes.
Obi. Yeah. Kenapa kau tidak call saya ya, Ricardo? Then now that I'm here, we can
Kau
reshoot.
bilang call me.
No. Yeah, that was a good. See, projects like that, you bring artists from different genre in one song,
It worked.
Yeah, it will. Maybe we can do it again, and have the all-star. Like,
Drop your comments below.
yeah,
Hoy,
all-stars.
say.
You want to see me and my cousin, or in a song with Kinabalu Kings, with Atama, with there's this group again, Ellen Mudibia group. He was in the K-pop group.
I'm sorry, I don't know these things.
Yeah, Dorang, and then just it would be good to have one good song together, just like one for the road, one last ride, bukan one last ride lah, but one for the road. It'll be good.
Can I shoot the MV?
By all means.
Yeah.
So I'm saying yes before I ask everybody else who's going to shoot the MV. But it has always been one of what I want to write off my checklist is having a song with the Kinabalu Kings. Cons, call me.
Ay, dia pun sibuk na tu.
Yeah, he's very busy now.
With the radio thing.
Yeah, we're supposed to meet up, but
Call dia ba?
saya jual number kau ah. Yeah. I want you to call me, not Benny Lupa. Senang saja, Vital. We're not making fun of your show, Con. Yeah,
Okay.
so, and the problem is juga, sini artis, okay, the word is anak tiri. We pay a lot for artis yang dari KL, and I've seen this firsthand. There was one time this famous group, 3 orang brothers, they're performing in KDCA during Kamatan. They got paid they performed 5 songs, they got paid about 30,000.
Okay.
That time masih kira mahal lah. And I found out that the artist kita orang punya artist gets paid 200 ringgit. How is even that fair?
5 songs.
200 per song, I think.
Ayo.
How is that fair?
Why do we put them on a pedestal?
Yeah, they are. But why? It saddens me. And it's still yang paling sampai sekarang ni kan, because some of my friends, the organizers, dorang tahu saya kenal few artists, you know. So instead of going to the label, dorang mau go through shoot saya terus lah. So ada yang yang with the label tu they agree to pay prices yang, you know, according to what apalah. But yang underground that needs the money and everything, they said, oh, so how much you going to pay them? Dia bilang, okay, token lah. So token how much? Oh, we're going to, maybe it's not token pun, I will always push for payment, along with exposure. I said, fuck that shit. This kid has YouTube lah. Fuck the exposure and shove it up your ass. I cakap, don't come back to me, don't ever talk to me again if you're not going to pay any of these artists. I will always fight for that. Artists getting paid. Or artists getting their music out. The other day I was in New Era, in Imago. I even asked the guy, I said, if I give you a song of local kids to play here, would you play it? He said, yeah. So these are the little parts that I do. Because you never know who's going to walk into New Era and say, hey, whose song is this, you know? So this is just a little part that I want to, how I push all these young kids. Because I don't want them to give up their dream. Because I know it's hard, because you are not there yet, and you see people from your place who's making it there. Like Kaklong, you know, but Kaklong is just like, wow. I was just one show, I was backstage with them. They're a couple of nice kids. You know, maybe not everyone's favorite, but for me personally, when I got there, when they know I'm from KK, then respect lah. Yeah, respect, Kak and everything. And so for me, that's it. But I think they have this aura, like, wow. Like, everybody wants them to on the show and things like that. And I know some of the local MCs are not happy about it. Yeah. Because one thing, okay, like I said, it goes back to, okay, everybody can rap, but can everybody make a good song? Kaklong make good songs. Their songs are good. That's why it is being played over and over again.
I want to ask you something about Kaklong. Tapi kita kembali lepas ni.
Apa kau tanya?
Okay, saya mau tanya kau pasal Kaklong. Right?
Start sudah?
Start sudah.
Oh, okay.
Saya mau tanya kau pasal Kaklong. Cakap kuat sikit, ha?
Speak up atau cakap kuat sikit. But kita tidak perlu gini. Okay. Yes, Kaklong.
Let's say lah, if you were talking about social media tadi kan? Let's twist the question a bit lah.
Okay.
Let's say if Kami Crazy had Facebook, had YouTube, all these things yang ada sekarang lah. Can you be as big as Kaklong?
Yes.
Hui, punya laju, yes dia.
Yes.
Masih sempat kah? Coba.
Okay, my cousin Anwar now, he's married with 3 kids, and it's not
alasan situ.
It's not that I'm not passionate about it, but I'm like, I'm gonna be 44, dude, and I have like other things that I'm focused on, like fashion, which I'm doing now, plus size fashion, and then focus on starting a family. So having a career.
That's why you were saying about small projects with other people.
Yeah, I don't want to be like having even I spoke to my cousin. Why don't we go to the studio one last time? Just one song. I'm not going to talk about the whole EP. Just one song. You know, that won't take much time. You know.
Just kasih balik the feeling lah kan.
Yeah, just like to be in the studio, to have like doing Instagram live, the things I had never had. You know, things like, yes, I would do it, but for all album, for a career, no. Biarlah yang lain ambil.
Would you say it has passed atau you're still in it, you just want to take it slow?
I'm still into it because saya masih ada rasa yang jealous, like, oh, imagine if I was there. You know, especially when I see female rappers, and I'm like, wow, you know. So I'm like, okay. So the passion is still there.
Masih membara lah ni.
Masih membara. Yeah, but kalau passion, if I don't have time pun susah juga. But I think if I were in the studio with the Kinabalu Kings, with my cousin, and All Stars, like Chris Pereira, Decipher, maybe something could happen. Like, you know, we just like brainstorm, just go to the studio one time and just like, okay, dump everything and let's record a song. It could happen. And I will do it. That one song. But to really focus on, no lah. But I'd rather help the young people now to spread their music. I'm not going to say that I'm going to help them to like go reach their dream, but I'm going to help like little steps, like giving your tracks to people that I know in the industry, that who I trust, will give my brutal, honest opinion, and then guide you guys slowly lah. But the thing is, sometimes these artists, they're not hungry enough. You have to be
You're
hungry.
talking about brutally honest. Does that work here in KK?
So far, the few kids I had sent my tracks to, like my friends, they took it. Okay. I said, because this is my opinion, this is from this opinion, so this is what you need to, you need to develop your craft lah. Don't just stay like that, like Amandra, okay, he is the type of person, he's smart, he's book smart. He's the type of person they tell out that he's not comfortable, he doesn't like to be comfortable. He needs to like this drive and this push. But some of the kids here, kau dapat 6,000, 10,000 views, you're okay, kau comfortable. Yeah, but that's why you need to always be hungry. You need to always okay, what's next? Ini sudah kan? Okay, just relax. After that, because you need to, when your name is that panas at that time, you need to have that. You need to catch that moment and start producing and start releasing songs. Because after that, kalau kau sudah som kuku, people are going to forget about you, and then you have to start all over again. So pandai lah. You look at other artists, tengok apa yang dorang buat. Like what are you lack of? Kita kan, we have a lot of talent, tapi itulah malas. Disiplin. For me, my pet peeve is orang lambat. I'm always
I'm sorry.
No. Kau lah ini, because this is your first set. Kau ni jadi ACR saya sendiri kan ni.
I'm sorry.
Haus lah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
okay. New set bar.
I have to see more talents that really show. But do we have the capacity to make our make us the music hub of KK? Like kita yang Sabah, not KK is the music hub for Sabah. Do we have the capacity? Do we have the investors? Kenapa KL boleh buat?
And people like to come here and drink and go to the beach and
yeah, and then every time I ask my friend we like coming to KK, but we're not using this we like to come in KK opportunity to do our music.
I mean the live bands here are good, but you keep on listening to Rage Against the Machine, Guns N' Roses, Scorpion. Oh my god, itu zaman kita apa tu?
Something fresh. We need something fresh, and it's.
Bikin frust. Okay, tukar topik. Ya,
Topik seterusnya.
Plus size boutique. What's that? That's a new passion.
It was just something I stumbled upon in 2014. I went for this Faddis Fab photo shoot.
Apa?
Faddis Fab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Faddis Fab photo. This movement in KL. Well, there was like a huge switch, man. Hip-hop, frustration, fashion. Woo!
Anything goes.
Raw, this is the real deal, fucker.
Dia sensor sendiri lagi, dia memang edit.
Ya, saya tahu juga. Kau pun ada yang sensor juga kah?
Tidak. I don't do that.
Tapi saya tahu juga lah, my niece could be listening in and said, ini kot maki so yeah.
Today you're going to learn something new, kid.
Yeah, that's why when I try to censor everything, Okay, so I joined this photo shoot. Because at that time, when you grow up hip-hop, Bajuko basically is just like I said, before coming back to KK, it was so easy to pack. Big jeans, big t-shirt, sneakers, bling-bling. Now, apa anting-anting, apa handbag, apa leggings, dress, I'm like, it's okay. I've created a monster. But I'm okay with that. I love dressing up right now. I love dressing up. I've always loved dressing up, but I guess at that time, plus size punya clothes tidak banyak bah, ataupun saya malas mau cari. I don't know. So back to the photo shoot. I joined this photo shoot. So saya macam, whoa, there's a lot of big people, and fashionable ones. And I'm like, that time my baju was like grey, black, or whatever. I was wearing cargo pants.
Ew. Okay, I know that.
Yeah, and I was so in love with my Crocs. The hell, man! Gila! I have so many Crocs in different design, different colors.
But Crocs yang recently dia ada style.
This wasn't.
Okay.
It was 2009, 2012.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was like, when I look at my Crocs now, I'm like, what were you thinking? Kau ingat kau siapa? Terus pakai sama stocking lagi tu punya dogo. That was in 2009, 2010, bro. So it was 2014. I'm like, okay. I see that sponsor baju lah yang pakai color. And I'm like, wow, kena makeup lagi saya tu. Like, oh, and I feel like I'm like, oh, I can actually pull this off. So after that, I'm like, I'm gonna ditch all this and start buying dresses. That time I haven't found my real fashion sense yet. I was just wearing whatever that is nice out there, whatever colors saya. Semua lah. Macam unicorn pun saya rasa ada, yang orange, purple, semua. I was experimenting. It was for, then I start looking at plus size magazine, like look at plus size artists and celebrities and gitu kan. Saya bilang kan, oh actually I can post this. Because semua plus size, okay, not all fat people we have the same shape. Some are pear, some are triangle, some are rectangle.
I do not know that.
Yeah, like for me, saya lah konon best example. Saya kira I'm quite big sampai perut, but kaki saya kecil, which is I'm like happy about my kaki, kecil. But some they're big everywhere. So you have to identify that which part yang kamu flaunt, which part kamu cover. So that's where I come in as a stylist.
Okay.
So like I said, bukan semua, and then bukan semua plus size baju ngam kamu, you know. Okay. And then you have to really identify lah mana kau punya apa semua tu. And then when you say your UK 16 and your UK 18, bukan semua UK 18 comes in the same shape as well. That's why you need to know your body first. That's why I will tell my client, okay, when I do like makeover with my client, I will have to check with her first, okay, what is her preference, what is her lifestyle, because for me, comfort is still first for me, you know, because kadang kalau tidak selesa, kalau susah mau duduk semua kan. So I will still ask them, you know, like, okay, what do you like to wear, like, what is your lifestyle, what do you do? So from there we play lah, and we play. And then sometimes before even make over, you have to make over the mind first, because they are so stuck in their mentality, like, oh, saya gemuk terlebih pakai apa, gemuk pakai baju hitam saya, which is totally wrong. Just because kau pakai black doesn't mean you look slim.
I'm learning something now.
Yeah. It all depends on the cutting. That's why I tell my client every time you see a dress, please try it on. Because you need to know how to identify how the dress falls on you. You know? Just because kau nampak nice on everybody and you think, okay, oh, she's UK 18 so I can wear UK 18 because I'm UK 18. No. Always try the dress on. And kalau boleh, don't be a slave to fashion just because it looks good on somebody else, you know. Just don't be slave to fashion. Like for me, the people ask me personally, apa kau punya like everyday dress up? Like who are you, like elegant? Are you casual? Are you this? I do not have any. I just wear what I want to wear, as long as it looks good on me. But I'm not a slave to fashion. I like to have things that in trend, but at the end of the day, I'm not a slave to fashion. Yeah. And there'll be 300 ringgit.
What? But I'm giving you exposure, ma.
Okay. Buka lagi ni, cerita mau sudah ni.
Wow.
Yeah. Even
I am one of those yang pakai hitam and
yeah, I know. And I was like that
ate
before.
pun pakai hitam.
I was like that before. I thought, oh, every time I wear black, macam like my friend said, which funeral did you came from? Why are you dressed up like you're always going to a funeral?
Oh my God.
All black, ah? Like, kau dari funeral kali? No, I was from tea. Like that, why you always wearing black? You know? So, but it takes a lot of research. It takes a lot of, you know, if you can't do it on your own, that's why you have a stylist. But sini, one thing when I came back here, ada a few approach. But once I say hire me, they said, oh, we'll come back to you. But in KL, I do not have any problems with that. When I say hire me, I say, okay, yeah, I'm hiring you. Because, apa juga kau buat? You think I don't have to think? There's a magazine. Jadi data saya mau check apa yang kamu tukar, tidak payah pakai. So, I guess it kind of like pisses me off. Okay. Like you approach me, mula-mula dia slide in my DM, like tanya. Terus saya bilang, macam tanya fashion consultant sudah ni. You all started with like, what do you think of this fabric? Will it look good on me? So, okay. Terus saya so, excuse me, so I'm gonna stop you there. The next few questions I have to charge you, because that's how I make my money. I said, oh yeah, but so you have already asked me 6 questions. And this already cost you some money as well, because this is like because I said, let me get back to you, because because when I want to serve my customer, I need to give them the best, you know. So because if they look good, I feel good. Yeah, I'm not just gonna say, okay, kau pakai ni baju, okay ni. Kalau saya bilang okay, tidak. So it's, you know, it's my passion as well right now. And men, plus size men, need to take a good look at themselves. Sometimes leave them daddy jeans home. And them daddy shoes, and them, you know.
Oh my God.
Because I want our men, okay, in KK right now, I want our plus size men, I want a plus size woman to look nice. Believe me, when you look good, you will feel good. I know it sounds shallow, like it's all about appearance, it's all about material. No, when you look good, you feel good. Automatically, you can feel good. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen.
We have to come back later.
Oh,
my
sorry.
God.
But it's a lot of work, lah. To reach the knowledge, not to what because I don't even come from a fashion school. I wanted to send myself to fashion school, but I'm like, that's what I'm planning to do this year. Like, upgrade your skills.
Do you have a team?
No, it's just me for now.
Okay.
Yeah. But right now, I think this next skills I'm going to upgrade is makeup. Because it goes hand in hand. Yeah. And then I think a lot of my friends would prefer that they don't kind of makeup orang umur lorang.
Meaning?
Like, they're more comfortable maybe, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the next one. And then maybe there's another friend of mine in KL, we're planning to start a fashion line. But it's not in the works right now, but we already know what we want to bring. It's something different. But, is it rolling? Oh! So me and my friend, we're planning to
rolling.
To start our own fashion line. So bringing different clothes for everyday use. Yeah. And at the same time, I want to push our traditional pakai baju. Bukan time kamatan atau time ada VIP visit baru kau start dressing up,
please.
Yeah. But I know people are gonna hate me for saying this, because I see a lot of T-shirts that just like have this print on. For me, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, kalau kamu ada tuna budget, why you just like sana when you can take it the next level, So I was in ITCC Tuari. I'm like, I was looking at it and it's not even cheap. And I could still smell the paint or whatever on it. And I'm like, okay. So if you want to do, that's why maybe we cannot move, we cannot progress, because we keep releasing cheap, sucky product. Like if you want to go all out.
Kan.
Because it will go places. When you see people, oh my God, where did you get this from? I think kalau saya if I was a tourist, saya bagi, and I'm like, what? Ini kalau buka yang masih melekat lagi tu, and it smells like, I don't know, it smells like oil.
Yeah, I guess.
So you've seen it, right?
The printings.
Please don't hate me for saying this, okay? But this is my personal opinion. I know there's a lot of people wearing it right now, but I've seen a few designs yang simple, which is just the gold and black. It's simple. For me, it all goes back to maybe preference. Like for me, I like simplicity, and maybe one day, if my friend and I business fashion line actually takes off, maybe I'll consider to bring that back, to bring that in our baju macam gitulah. But bukan yang baldu tu lah, gila kau panas apa pakai itu.
This is where I'm so jealous with the Filipinos. They have so many the Visayans punya product, the weavings, jadi bag, jadi seluar, jadi suits, and it works ni, and okay, dekatlah Sarawak, the Puakumbu punya design.
Look at that.
Yeah, and then they can commercialize it and make it something that is workable, practical for you every day.
Yeah, that's why I want like everyday wear. Bukan mau tunggu saja ada kahwin ke, I would love to have that. Maybe I'll put that. It's already in one of my like things to do list lah.
Please, kasih siap.
Yeah, so that will only happen once this one take off lah. We have a lot, because being stylist, because I cannot design for shit. That's why people say, I thought you're a fashion designer. No, I'm a stylist. I'm different. I do not know, but I know how the dress will look good on you, how the dress falls and everything. I know how you should accessorize. But because I notice, people always forget when it comes to like the whole set to sampai kasut ba. I'm very particularly up to anting saya pakai. That's how I am when I come to what I want to wear. Sabi ka anting-anting, orang macam anting-anting ko particular, yes. It may be nothing to you, but for me it's like one of the things. Okay, it has to look like this.
Okay, I'm learning so many things tonight. I didn't know a designer and a stylist for fashion is different.
Yeah, because sometimes the stylist they can only style like what accessories to wear, which handbag, okay, what you should do, pakai baju begini atau tidak, things like that. Yep. And not semua kasut kau pakai heels ngam. Atau bukan semua dress kau pakai sneakers ngam. And type of sneakers, type of heels, open toe, apa semua, it plays a role. And people always neglect that. Sampai kau sudah nampak cantik, sudah baju kau semua kan tiba-tiba, kasut kau. And it all boils down to what I want to say is, our artists punya wardrobe sini sucks. Yes, people are going to hate me because I'm going to say this again. When you perform, jangan kau perform macam kau pakai imago atau kau pergi church ba. If you do a video clip, come on, this is a chance for you to be someone else. To be someone that you dream of. If you want to dress like Beyonce, dress like Beyonce. I know it boils down to sponsors, right? That's why, artists, one of the thing to get sponsored when I spoke to one of my is to groom your social media. Wear nice clothes and people say, oh, I want to sponsor you. I want to sponsor you because how you portray yourself on social media. Like how dressed you wear begitu semua. I know it's not easy to find sponsors. That's why you need to have a good manager. So you get sponsored. That's why it was not like, come on lah. Bukan hari-hari kau buat music video.
Kan.
Yeah. And when I saw the music video, I said, is it the karaoke version?
So,
No.
punya music video ni.
Huh? Kau ni. So is it the karaoke version? No, that's the real music video. Dia pakai jeans. I'm like, and stop it lah with all this yang dulu-dulu punya tu. But I'm glad there's a lot of like our local one, macam Brian Koju. They are like, okay, they're shooting music video yang different, yang ada macam, bukan lagi old school punya fikiran lah. You know? So, there's hope in that. And of course, you are coming out to shoot my music video, our music
Too
video.
stressed ni. Oh God.
That's why I said, wardrobe is important. And for me, there's 4 elements of hip-hop, which is MC, DJ, graffiti, and then, what's the other one? Okay, MC, DJ,
Okay,
graffiti. What's the other one? MC, DJ, graffiti. Holy shit, I forgot the other one. Holy shit. Do you have to Google?
Tidak apa.
Okay lah. But I know there's 4
Ada lagi
elements
satu
of
lagi.
hip-hop. Tunggu. MC, B-boy, DJ, graffiti. Ngambak. Cuma jari satu lebih. And I think, in my personal opinion, fashion is the hidden 5th element. But people don't, you know, I'm not asking you to dress up with all the freaking bling-bling from head to toe, but make effort lah. When
At least kalau ada portrait shot, ada topi lah sikit kan.
Topi siring sikit ka, you know. Tapi ni kadang-kadang, I went to a hip-hop show in RTB in 2015 tu kan.
Oh no. One Bonyo ke tu?
Bukan diorang buat di Karamun Sing Black Box.
Oh, that one.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Tapi yang time Not Borneo Crew, whoo, NBC, everybody came with the do-rag. Itu baru lah, like, whoa, that's hope, you know. Satu kali yang that's my opinion as a person in fashion, that when you do a music video, try to dress up. Sekarang banyak DIY ba, kau boleh buat sendiri. You know, like try and dress up lah. Be somebody like for one day, during that music video, try and not be the person wear something that you go to church or you go to Imago.
I go shopping in bundles. Is that okay?
Yes. I would love to have a show bundle with Merl. Nah, saya sell kau idea. Itu nanti cakap belakang tu. Nanti ada orang curi idea ni.
Oh, I can be the crew ikut copy bundle.
Yeah. But where would you go?
Dia camera tu.
Where would you go? Where in bundle? Which bundle do you go?
Dongan, Keningau, Tawau, all the big ghetto bundles yang bukan kadai ada aircon, bukan. No.
Why do you look at me when you say bukan kadai ada aircon?
No.
So it's like really ghetto lah.
I'm not talking like about you, but I like these kind of places because I don't know, the experience is something else, ba?
Kan vintage betul semua tu.
Yeah, and people don't go there.
See, go bundle when you want to do your music video. It's not about apa, it's how you put things together. You know, that's where I come in as a stylist.
Komen di bawah.
Komen di bawah. Mau tahu Instagram saya, komen di bawah. Saya akan jawab. Yeah.
Aduh.
So, yeah.
It's crazy.
Doesn't mean like, okay, kau tidak mesti pakai Louis Vuitton or you have to buy something from Zara or something from H&M. You know, just Itu tapi orang, alah baju bandel. You know, people don't, but not bundle ni dari States and it's like, you know, really, it's branded things. Better than H&M. Oh shit, H&M is gonna get me.
Oh, H&M is Hannah and Maya, si Pianak. Harold and Mary Ann.
H&M buat perasaan ni H&M ni. It's Hannah and Maya, okay? Yeah, bundle. That's the next project I want to do. One of the next new projects lah. Banyak tu saya project sama buat ni. A bundle with Merl. Because usually people say, okay, they don't. Okay, the problem with people sometimes they do not know how to match things. You know, which color goes with color. For me, just be bold. Try it on. If you like it, some people might not like it, but if you like it, F what everybody has to say. As long as you're comfortable and you look good, go and show the world.
Merl's world in the bundle.
Yeah. Gossip Merl, the girl who's gonna rock your world in the bundle. Why Gossip Merl?
Yeah, why Gossip Merl?
I was actually mocking the show Gossip Girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds very good.
Yeah, Gossip Girl, Gossip Merl. Then Constant likes the idea. You know, because previously I was working with him, we had this like, supposed to have this online radio show, but it didn't pan out. So he said, yeah, Gossip Merl lah, since kau suka gossip kan.
Ajar.
Yeah. So that's how now Gossip Merl macam senang. Like, okay, Gossip Merl, hi, this is your girl Gossip Merl. And it's like, it's your girl Merl. So it's your boy Fliz. Oh, Joe Flizzo. Congratulations, bro, on your marriage. And congratulations on Kuasa. Yeah. Sempat lagi tu. So me and Joe, we still talk on DMs. So we're still good.
Joe is really down to earth. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, when I met him on the set of MTV Europe, he actually like went out to me and said, hey, how long have you been here? Have you eaten? Things like that. And I'm like, oh, you kesal, aku makan ke belum? But it's really nice, like, you know. Even we go way back, you know. Yeah.
Hey, are we good?
Joe is really good.
Berhenti lah. Oh, sorry.
What's up? Wakanda forever.
Wait.
Kau tengok tu movie, The Black Panther?
A few times, yes.
Oh, a few times?
Yeah.
Why did you watch it a few times?
First for the story, second for the script, third for the cinematography. I'm a geek, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was watching it, why? Because of Michael B. Jordan 2, Michael B. Jordan 3, Michael B. Jordan 4, Michael B. Jordan 6, Michael B. It's because of Michael B. Jordan. Hit me up, boy. I'm gonna tag you. Yeah, talking about Black Panther. Yes, I am happily married for 10 years now.
I understand you're married to kau bilang apa tadi? Nigerian.
Yes.
Apa nama dia?
Tajuddin.
Huh?
Tajuddin, but we call him TJ lah.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. No, I know he doesn't have like an African name. I wish he has. Maybe his middle name like Coyote.
Oh, that's nice.
So what's up, Coyote? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
all these. Okay. Let's go deep down and terus jahat.
Okay.
I had this interview with Chris Pereira, Amy Dangin, and this lady from Minneapolis, Amanda William. So she was there for a few years doing her degree, and a lot of people of colours lah, kan?
POC, yeah, people of colours.
So kawan-kawan dia ada dari Nigeria, ada dari Zimbabwe, ada dari all these places lah.
But not Wakanda lah.
Yeah. Wakanda sih tidak.
Okay.
So kalau saya tak silap, dia cerita, dia bilang they were going out for bubble tea, just innocent things going out lah, and police would approach them.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, give them shit.
Every chance they get.
So she felt it lah. It didn't really hit her hard because she's like Asian and macam tidak berapa signifikan gitu kan, tapi dia terasa betul lah dia punya kawan-kawan yang berkulit hitam ni kena discriminate lah.
And kena harass.
And you are married to how you say, an African?
Yes, Nigerian lah.
Nigerian. Betul African betul kan?
Mela ba?
Jadi sangat
simple. I'm married to a black man.
Can you say black?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I just cannot say the word N.
Oh, really? Even if you're married to...
No.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'm learning now. Have you felt like... Do you see discrimination when you're with or towards you? Do you want to do this?
Yes, I need to get this out. People
Okay.
need to understand the gravity of situation being married to a black man in Malaysia, especially a Nigerian.
Okay.
Yeah, so, okay, we've been dating for 11 years. Even when we were dating, when we go around in the LRT, people seem to like duduk begini and then or clutch their handbag, you know, when he's around or his friends around. But I never really like took it personally. I'm like I never really took it to my heart, you know, until we got married. Almost every single time we go around, if there's roadblock, even he produced everything, license, permit, because one thing with my husband, he always makes sure the document complete. Whereas some of the boys, they already spend their money in clubs, popping champagne and stuff like that. But for TJ, most importantly is documentation, because he doesn't like to have all these kind of problems, which is I am so thankful for that he's so responsible. So sudah datang cek passport, okay, cek passport, semua valid ah. Dia bilang, and then you miss passport, sekarang saya orang Malaysia. Oh okay, then tengok. So then check to my husband, is this your wife? He said yeah. Wife or wife? And my husband said, huh? Because all you black people like to call your girlfriend wife. So this is my wife. Where's your marriage certificate? And I'm like, there's a one, my husband said. It's written there in spouse visa. So of course I'm married to her. Of course when we go to the immigration, they will have, are you trying to be smart to me? I said, no sir. He said, I'm just trying to explain to you that we don't like, because in, only Selangor ba kasi produce to kahwin. But Sabah we don't have. Takkan saya orang kat pergi sijil mana-mana. Like begitu tu, yang size A4. Doesn't make sense. Then my husband said, if we did not produce marriage certificate at the immigration, they would not give me the spouse visa. So smart. Open your bonnet. So open Jangan ada laundry saya sana. So I came down. They said, apa sah you ikut? I said, even my friend, the police guy, when the police wants to check your car, turun. Because kadang-kadang orang boleh buang barang. Okay, so he said, came down. He said, well, this is my laundry. Saya check. Yeah, check lah. Dia kasi hambura. And I'm like, if only you are in KK. Nasib ini, saya tahu ni bukan tempat saya, so I cannot be more than I am lah. So itu ke roadblock. Kadang-kadang the traffic light, dorang nampak, dorang limpas dorang nampak kan, terus U-turn terus bubut kami. For no particular reason at all. Because dorang tahu, memang boleh dapat duit. Because they see Africans in KL, they see them as ATM machines. You know, when I had a restaurant, an African restaurant, these young boys will leave the ATM cards before they go out. Because mama, they call me mama. So they said, Mama, can you hold our cards? I said, why? Because sometimes if we go out and people see this police see our ATM card, they're going to ask us to go and withdraw. And then you cannot report this because it's just not fair. Because even from an African brother, he said, we are like nothing here. We're just like a puppet. You know, sometimes people dress up, macam tidak pakai polis, baju polis can just bust into their home and start taking down their stuff, saying they are police. They don't need to. I said, you need to ask them to give an identification. We cannot do that, ma'am. Who are we? We are not here, you know. So they just want to tidak mau kasih panjang cerita. They have to give up lah. Laptop kah, handphone kah, apa-apa. So it happens. It happens all the time. It happened to one of my friend juga. The girl is Sabahan. Dia sama dia punya 5-month-old son pergi makan. Lepas makan, the police sudah nampak dorang masuk dalam, dorang masuk kereta, ketuk pintu yang side husband dia cakap kan, come with us to the balai. Nasib ni perempuan berani. Dia cakap, why? That's why I always fight. So why are you taking my husband? You know, you have to fight. Kau tak boleh takut. But itulah advantage, if your husband has good papers, you can fight. But kalau tidak paper dia, itu like, there's nothing you can do about that. You see my husband, because he always have papers, sometimes dia terpaksa pergi jamin orang-orang. Because these boys are driving around without any license, and they will call my husband, even at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, so he will go. That's how he is. He's like the governor of Puchong. He's like the man who goes to like fix people's problem.
Really?
Yeah. Dia kena like bartender dengan people problem. Itu kerja dia lah. But he has a good heart. You know, he said, if I don't help them, who's going to help them? Sometimes saya cakap kan, I know you need to help them, but sometimes these boys said, I know kesian lah, you know. They look up to you and they see you as like their own brother or big father, you know. So kadang they come to the shop and they said, oh, we have a problem with our owner, begini. The things with the locals, sometimes they will try to squeeze every single cent from a black man. That's how it is. From registering sekolah, okay, kalau mau register internet, kita tidak payah deposit kan, dorang 500.
Huh?
Dia bilang, why? Oh, because it says, it didn't even write in the clause. They don't clause, but they are 500. So they will have to pay.
Oh, this is like Unify gitu?
Bukan Unify. Unify okay. Unify okay. It was
Bukan
like,
sponsor pun.
ini yang dulu-dulu bah, like P1 Max yang dulu-dulu punya. This like 10 years ago. Yeah, even rumah sewa kan, kalau sewa sama local, maybe 1,002. Tapi with the blacks, 1,005. With blacks with like mesti double, like 3,000. And sometimes they don't want to rent out, you know. There was one time I wanted to rent a place in Puchong. They said, oh, we cannot rent with you because your husband. Oh, is this your husband? I said, yeah. Oh, we cannot rent to you because your husband is African. But I said, you don't have to deal with him. You're only dealing with me. It's going to be my IC. I said, my husband's not going to even be there. They said, no, we cannot rent to Africa. I said, it's just my husband and wife. I said, it's just me and him. Because my husband ni bukan jenis yang orang suka pergi rumah. He's a very private person. He doesn't even like staying in a place where there's a lot of blacks. That's how he values his privacy. And we don't even have just simply anybody come to the house. Because karena African style ni, anybody can come to their place bah. But my husband is not like that. Even when he was the bujang, dia memang tidak suka orang datang rumah dia. So I was telling to them, I was arguing So you don't even have to see him. He doesn't even have to talk to you. You're dealing with me. I see everything you deal with me. He said, my bank account will be transferred to your account or whatever that you want to do is going to be under me. No, cannot. For what particular reason? Because he's African.
Ganjil ya.
Oh God. And then okay, and then
You want to take a break?
No. With the blacklivesmatter situation. Okay, the death of George Floyd actually, and apa-apa, sort of had affected me. Because I know that my child will always be half African. But it hit me that night that like, oh God, baby AJ is going to be half African. He's going to be half black. And if it was up to me, of course, saya mau jaga dia, you know, and protect him everywhere he goes, he or she lah, wherever they go. But what if once saya malam yang saya boleh jaga orang, there could be the next George Floyd. This is what I'm fighting for right now on this Black Lives Movement in Malaysia first, because I want to focus on fixing our own background first. So there's one MP who's on board with me, but I cannot say his name for now, because until I have to sit down with him, so for us to discuss how we can, you know, solve this problem, because we need to fix our own backyard.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to focus on what's going on in America. I'm sad for them, but at least, do you notice that the issue is fading away?
Yeah. It's not trending anymore.
Yeah, but I think us here, we still need to talk about it. And they have been talking about it since 400 years ago. You know, they've been oppressed for 400 years ago. But like I said, I'm just want to focus on what's going on in Malaysia, trying to fix our own backyard. Yeah. Just for kids to have, kids should be kids. Some mothers told me that ada dorang punya budak kena panggil slave. How would an 8-year-old kid knows the word slave and what it stands for? Okay, the son went to school. So these dua budak perempuan langgar dia lah. And then they throw the bag on him. Dia cakap, you carry our bag because you are a slave. So the kid went home and asked the mother, am I a slave? And the mother like,
what the hell?
Huh? Okay, not only these kids, they know what the word slave means and know how to direct. They're like, okay, you carry my bag. So this is the gravity of it. It boils down to the parents. You need to educate your kids. Try to educate, not to hate. There's a lot of hate going on right now. We don't need this right now. But I'm doing this for my baby AJ, for my friends who has a lot of mixed kids semua ni. Dorang kena bully and they are brilliant kids. But because even the parents said, okay, jangan, don't let them shine. Because why? They're half African. They use the word N to call them. They used a lot of words. Slaves, huh? So
It's fucked up, man.
can you imagine? Okay,
Okay, we have to stop for a while.
okay.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Where did we left off?
Yeah, and can you imagine? Okay, I've been married for TJ for 10 years.
Okay.
Each time he goes out, I get worried, I get anxiety, especially when he doesn't pick up the phone, things like that. I know he can take care of himself, but I do not trust my own people, the authorities, And TJ is the type of person who stands up for himself. He knows he's right. He's going to be vocal, and he's not just going to stand down easily. So takut gaduh lah, things get physical, So can you imagine, like, out of 365 days tu, 300 hari dia keluar, times 10. How many days of fear? Saya 3,030 days
Oh my
of
God,
fear.
Merl.
Nasi saya punya anxiety tidak apa. And we always argue whenever he doesn't pick up the call, things like, he keeps saying, I know how to take care of myself. But yeah. And when I share this on my social media about those, yang dorang fear, a lot of people came up to me, And there's a lot of more incidents that they told me, but I do not want to incite hate against the authorities. Because I say, not all authorities are bad. Some are even our friends, But this, like, maybe 30% that memang exists, this 30%. But 70% for me, okay, they are okay. They're very understanding, Even the immigration officers, pernah kami, there's one time in Puchong tu, diorang ada big raid, ada rela, polis semua kan. So, that time we had a boutique there. So, the immigration officer was very nice to my husband. He said, sir, maybe look at your passport. So, dia tengok lah. So, okay. So, that's why I said, ada yang bagus. Bukan semua jahat. Tapi cuma yang 30% ni, memang lah. That's the mildest word I can use for now. Because deep down inside, there's a lot that I want to say, So, I don't want to incite hate. I just want to focus on finding the solution. And I think for now, because I'm here, things are quite stuck. But I think when I'm back to KL, I'm going to get involved with this Mafwa. Mafwa is this group of Afro-Asian connection, So, okay. Mafwa, yeah. So we're going to hook up and see how we can sort this out. That's when I think I will have a sit down with the MP lah.
How many Malaysians, like, macam mana?
Married to a black man?
No. I'm going there.
Okay.
How many Malaysians yang on the side of these Africans, yang dirang faham and they empathize and they're doing something? Banyak kah? Atau semua pun tak peduli? Or do you feel alone now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a lot of cool friends, especially my family. I'm happy that I'm born to a family that loves TJ, supports TJ, But some are not so lucky. But I'm considered lucky. I don't feel alone because I know I'm surrounded with good support system.
Oh,
good. The best support system in the world. That's why, and when I decided to go on, they said they're gonna support me. They're gonna stand by me. Celebrities, my friends, the influencers, they say they're gonna stand by you. Just tell us when you want to report it. Tell us what you want to do. Just tell us. We'll spread the news. Yeah. So I'm blessed like that to be surrounded with
good.
one of the best support system in the world. But what if yang those yang tidak lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's one kid. She's half Chinese, half African. She's 21 years old. She doesn't see all this hype. She doesn't see all these things gonna end because she said until the Grab driver stands up for me, then I will feel safe in Malaysia. Until then, he said, may God have mercy on all of us. He said, with the black movement going on, he said none of her friends actually came to ask her personally, how is she taking it? How is she doing? They said they're just doing it because it's trending. So when I read that, and I'm like, oh, until the Grab driver stands up for her, then she said, okay, I believe there's future for black people in Malaysia. But for now, it's just, I was reading everything, it's not doing, it's like it's fading.
It's bleak lah.
It's bleak. Yeah, it's a sad thing. It's no, it's not sad. It's actually devastating because it's 2020 now. Like this thing should not even exist, but it does. People are always like to discriminate people of the darker color. It's like this same kid said to an Indian kid, you go back to your estate, your family are rubber tapper. Ni semua memang dari parents lah ba. Mana ni 8 tahun apa kerja top to estate dapat tu rubber tapper. Tapi kan what kind of parents share stories like that?
And I believe this is part of the education system. Because rubber tapper Indian memang dalam buku teks. Kan?
And then
Chinese, rumah kedai.
And then even us, without us knowing it, even my family, maybe parents, our parents, like, jaga kau tu nak uncle mau tangkap kau. And you always point to the person with the darker color. So it needs to stop.
Oh God.
Kan? I know, I grew up in a household like that. Like, jaga kau tu nak uncle tangkap kau.
Nah, uncle ambil dah ni.
And then kau like, you know, and it's the person with the darker color. So that needs to stop, people. That needs to stop. That's why it all boils down to what you teach at home, how you apa. Because I asked my brother who's a teacher, so I asked him what is apa teacher punya role lah in how to like end this racism. He said he put it like simply. Okay, the kids when they were born they are canvas, and then parents bekerja kasih cat orang. Kerja kami di sekolah touch up saja. But still it boils down to macam sometimes berapa kau touch up sekalipun, dia balik rumah everything, you know. But maybe with repetition, maybe there's still hope in the future. We don't know. But right now, you need to educate your kids not to hate. And you need to stop pointing at the Dakukala uncle to take your kids away. It's funny, yeah, but it's happening. And you actually instigate that in your child's mind that people with darker color are bad people. People with darker color are bad people. But nasib saya punya niece kan, they're drawn to TJ. They don't see that. I think it's because how our parents brought us up, you know, to see people and not color. Yeah, my niece yang paling youngest tu, she's like attached to TJ. Okay, I'm glad that she doesn't see the color because I guess that's how my sister and my brother-in-law brought them up. Like, don't see colors, don't say fat people, things like that. It boils down to the parents, how you mold your child. Remember H&M?
She came to me once. We were talking about paintings. Okay. She's like me lah, suka melukis. So I said, oh, this one not so nice, it's ugly. Don't say ugly, she said.
No.
Terus yang,
kena sekolah kau?
I didn't know it was like for everything. I thought like orang sejak kau jangan panggil ugly kan. So it was a painting. Terus saya mau cakap, but this is a painting. Terus yang, wait, if I say this, then it's going to like leave something on her. Terus yang,
kids are really smart.
Yeah.
Jangan main-main sama dorang, they absorb. They're so smart.
Nowadays lagi with all this YouTube and screen
Peppa
time.
Pig.
Oh my God. Yes. Comment ça va? Like what? You're talking French now?
Yeah. Like my niece, the eldest one, she has American slang. I'm like, why? YouTube lah.
Oh my God. Okay.
So anak kau apa? British slang?
Campur-campur,
these kids, they sound American. They sound British. And I'm like, what? Yeah, it's the screen time and everything. So,
It's good and bad lah.
Nah, karena sekolah kau. Like, what is that, mame? Yeah, so, you know, be like watch what you say to your if kamu bercerita sama kau husband pun, if you want to be racist, kau be racist lah. Don't put it on jangan kasih dengar your kids lah. But of course, try not to be racist lah. Terus kau putung sekali pun darah semua merah juga. Kau warna darah putih because kau bukan Masuri.
Whoa!
Whoa! Like that.
Yeah, I try to be very present now when I talk to my wife in front of them because there was one time yang I was like on autopilot, bodoh punya time yang biasalah lelaki bini kalau tidak puas hati terus memang pandai ada naik sikit tu suara kan.
Ada volume tinggi sikit kan?
Yeah, terus saya makin naik bang. And both of the kids were there. Terus my wife was like, I'm a bit, memang dia sakit hati lah sudah. Why do you need to raise your voice in front of them? And I was like, fuck. And I apologized to her, to the kids.
Yeah, because itulah.
Yeah, and I cried a lot of time. I cried and my daughter nampak saya nangis terus yang, Mama, what did you do? Why Papa crying? Like, no, it's not your mama's fault. Like, terus dia macam bingung ni yang, okay, what's happening?
What's happening? Who's crying? Who make who cry? But it's good,
yeah,
lah.
it
It's
was
good
like
to be here.
complicated lah. So
Ah.
from there, I guess doing all these interviews make me realize that I need to be present every time when I'm with them. No more autopilot. So I listen. I need to like kira sampai 5 atau sampai 10, then baru bagi jawapan. Komen jawab saja memang
Because kan
bodoh lah
kids
tu.
ni kan copycat bah. They're like
Yeah,
you, dia macam
yeah,
Mira kan,
yeah,
dia
yeah.
pun buat juga the same thing. Wow.
Terus blank banget.
Saya pun blank ni macam
5 minit dia bilang. Oh my god. Oi, berapa jam sudah ni? Berapa kali
jam?
berhenti sah?
lawan
Stop
si
lah.
lawan band punya lah.
Kalau sudah kau band,
Kalau kau sudah band kau 1 jam 29 minit kan?
No, 2 jam man. 9 sekarang mau jam 11 lah.
betul ba?
Jam guys.
Wow. Did we covered everything?
Ini tidak habis so. I almost. Comedy lagi belum. I think every part is a comedy.
Yeah, we talk about heavy stuff, but we don't want to take it. We're talking about heavy stuff. We are serious about it, but we're just trying to lighten up the situation.
We're just Sabahans.
Yeah, we're just cool like that.
We're
Because
very-
believe me, during those when it was like the Black Lives Matter, it was really stressing me. Like, oh my god, my husband is not here lagi, and I'm like thinking a lot of what's going on, things like that. So having an interview like this, like relax, Even after my interview with Ben Uzair during the KK12M, I felt relief, and he was so nice. He guided me. There was few times we had to stop, like are you okay? Are you okay?
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah. So thank you thank you to you and him for giving me a platform to say things, to actually
That will be
express myself.
300, so split even.
Apalah, kailangan ba? Sudah kan? Okay, sudah lah kan?
Habis
Break even
hutang.
lah kan? Kurang ajar dia, 300 lagi tu. But I would love to come back here with
Yes, please do.
the other half of Kami Crazy and maybe the other kasi
Boleh,
compete lah
boleh,
Kinabaluking. Muat kan Kinabaluking sama Kami Crazy ni?
Boleh ni, kita kasi jadi saya.
Ya, macam yang apa?
Di lantai pun
yang
lantai
kecil di
lah.
bawah lah. Constance. Constance sama Anwar di bawah. Kami 3 orang besar sini.
Oh my god.
Ngam sudah setting tu.
Mana kau taruh special K?
Tapi ke sini lah. Si Ben, oh shit, Ben, I don't know where you're gonna put you. Maybe on my lap. Woo!
Okay lah.
Okay.
Macam tidak habis-habis tu.
Yeah,
But-
this is actually, there's a lot of conversation that we need
Yeah.
to address. Like how kita boleh build our like musicnya apa di sini.
Yes.
Because like I said, believe me, there's a lot of talent, but they do not know where to go. I mean, they know where to go, but sometimes you need to like take their hand, lead the way, open the door, and actually like, now you're in.
Betul-betul kau Kaklong lah kan?
Yep. Because I've seen it all. I'm still very much in the scene.
Yeah.
I'm still very
Don't
much
leave the
in
scene, don't.
No, I don't think I'm ever leaving. Because when I look at John, we were looking at each other like, we're still here, bro. Like when I see Ultimate, I see Rifa at one show the other day. Ultimate said, it feels good to see you very much in the scene. I said, yeah. And Rifa said, you're still very much in the scene. I said, yeah. And then Ultimate said, the only thing has changed. Then you already changed lah. Already like a girl.
Rifa, I met him in the first Hits FM birthday bash. It was in a pub, a club or something. Mana tu? Saya lupa. The first one I went.
Wow, Ultimate and
something.
Rifa are my first few friends in the industry. And they've always been nice. And I think that because we are nice to each other, that's why it's always good to be nice.
Yes.
Because you never know how your niceness is going to go back to you, So I'm thankful that I'm still in talking term. No, not I'm still like in touch with Landslide, Siloko, Joflizo, Ultimate, Rifa. So these are like my batch, And also Loco or Rifa will always like say, oh, you don't know who she is, right? And I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna blow my secret. So they're proud to say she's one of one of us,
Satu lagi. Before we end.
We actually end. Okay.
You, how you say, convent girl. Okay.
Yeah, every day is like heaven when I walk into convent school.
Hi, Ben.
Okay.
No. What I mean is your alumni support system. Macam saya tengok, because I stalk you sometimes because I'm doing my homework.
My batch, Awesome 93.
Not only your batch, macam a lot of convent bekas-bekas alumni lah. They look up to you, and I always see that, yeah, the juniors, they would know you. Don't ask why, but they will. Oh, saya kenal ba dia? Dia siadu, and
Tadi buat ni. Okay. Wow.
And
I didn't know.
I have a feeling, I don't know, you can comment on this lah. That is how do I put this in words? You stay relevant in the KK music scene because of these younger generations. Diorang akan tahu, oh, ini kalau because of your 6 degree of connection, because what you did, and
I didn't know, man. Seriously.
really, I always think that it's a thing for convent girls to really respect their seniors.
But last year, I went to give a motivational talk, a career talk, di convent.
Nah.
So everybody has their own punya prep and everything kan. Saya bilang, apa saya mau tulis ni ya? Nothing ni, and I was nervous. They want me to come in as social influencer, but I said, for now, I don't really see myself an influencer, even though I influence people, because for me, influencer ni heavy but title ni.
Kan?
So, like, it's not something like you just like, okay, I want to be an influencer, like, just call kind of, but for me, it's like, okay, maybe, I'm not judging people who identify them as influencer, but for me, it's a very heavy title to carry because, like, the weight, you know. So I'm just a social media enthusiast, like, I'm a hip-hop enthusiast, you know. So I was invited, and I said, can I not talk about me being a social influencer, because for now, I only get the goods, but I do not get paid for it. So I don't think it's a career for me unless you get paid. So I said, what? I said, I want to come in as a stylist, a plus size stylist. So okay, so I came in as that. Then I was giving them the talk lah. You know what I did? Submit on a whiteboard. Oh, you want to use the whiteboard? I said, yeah. I wrote down my Instagram handle. I'm sure all of you have Instagram. They said, yeah, follow me. Then I start. Then I have to rap lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I rap, they were like, oh, we didn't know, you know. And I said, yeah, it's what I do, you know, things like that. Yeah, so maybe from there lah. But other than that, I don't know.
This was when?
This was last October, I think.
No. I've seen, I've talked to people who know
Saya
you.
betul-betul terharu.
Sini? Okay. Oh,
Habis.
kasih roll sekejap. Rolling.
Memang rolling.
Oh. Jangan off.
Rolling je lah. Roll sekejap.
Okay, so. Wow, I didn't know, seriously.
Yeah,
You did a
because-
lot of homework, huh?
I am that type yang talk about...
me, boy, I wanna know. Okay, wow.
I appreciate you guys. Rocky Nation, because some of my cousin pun ada juga dalam sana tu. Eddie Hisham.
Yeah, Eddie, yeah, I know Eddie. That's why you mentioned Eddie, I said, oh, Eddie, yeah.
Yeah, Yusri tu muka dia dulu.
Yeah, kan, oh my God.
Sama gila.
Memang orang suka dia tu dulu. But people like him because girls like him, he's so quiet.
Sekarang orang boleh book DP anak lah. Handsome dia.
So, berapa anak dia?
I'm not sure. 3? 4?
Besar-besar sudah
I'm
lah.
sorry. I go
Kau
to...
bilang cousin. Okay. Wow, thank you for doing your research. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Kamsahamnida.
And I meet people from different schools, and they still remember you. St. Michael. St. Michael. Wow. I don't
just
talk
like-
to much people lah, but yeah.
They know who I am and what I do.
So please, bikin
Stay
lagi-
relevant.
Yeah, stay relevant. Stay relevant.
Selagi ada hayat di kandung badan, saya akan cuba stay relevant. Okay.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Macam tu cerita belum habis lagi.
Yeah. Okay. This is why YouTube is good. Let the conversation sambung di comment section. Please lah. We get this rolling. Because yang selama ni the comments pun puji-puji. Terima kasih.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
thank you.
that. But if we continue the conversation in the comment section, and apa yang kamu tiap puas hati, apa yang kamu mau cerita lagi panjang, or do you want to have like a Q&A session, just comment down below. Atau kalau tu mau komen di sini pun tidak apa, you can go to Merl punya Insta atau FB and ask her questions, and I'm sure you akan melayan in your own time lah kan.
Yeah.
Janganlah kau paksa reply
And
tengah
if they
malam.
have any topic that they want you to talk about,
Yeah.
they think they can comment on that, right?
Oh yeah. If you want Merl to come back and talk about something specific,
They'll be
comment.
300 ringgit.
Oi.
Tidak, Pak.
itu kamu sama dia. Yeah. Give a comment and we see what things can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how it goes after this. Hah? Boleh kah? Boleh kah?
Boleh lah kan?
Or let me challenge you to have a healthy conversation that is upbuilding Sabah, because Sabahans are very
Kita relax, ba?
terlampau
relax.
Okay, that's the thing. We don't find the urgency to have a conversation. Macam kalau berjumpa baru kita bercerita lah. So I challenge you guys to find time to initiate a conversation.
Yeah, and then if there's a certain issue that you want to talk about, stop being a keyboard warrior lah. Be vocal.
Yeah,
You know?
please lah.
Because sudahlah ni, 2020 sudah ni, malas saya mau ada keyboard warrior.
Penat cakap ini, beliau.
How old are you?
I'm 40 this year.
44 in November, bro. And I'm still gonna remain relevant. Wakanda forever.
Bah, okay lah.
Okay.
This is Sip Sip with Egan ending now.
Peace.
How was that?